Arsenal fan, tonight is massive. Atletico Madrid versus Arsenal, Champions League semi-final, first leg, 8 p.m, 90 minutes that could take Arsenal one step closer to only their second ever Champions League final. Yes. 2006 was the last time, 70 years of waiting, 70 years of rebuilding, and now Arteta has brought us back to the edge of greatness. He literally has. So, yeah. But this is the first leg away from home, obviously, in one of the hardest stadiums in Europe, Atletico's ground is a madness, it's a fortress like the Emirates, maybe. They thrive on they thrive on pressure, chaos, and just pure defensive discipline. But one thing that Arteta said himself is, we have an opportunity and we're going to grab it with both hands. He also promised that a team that wants to be dominant, a team that isn't scared of the moment, yeah? This isn't about survival football or surviving. This is Arsenal coming to Madrid to win the first leg, or at the very least, bring something back to the Emirates. Do you know what I mean? Like, bring a goal, bring 2 goals, bring a draw. You know what I mean? But let's get into the team lose, because Arteta gave us pretty much everything in his press conference that we needed to know, or So Havertz is out due to injury, obviously. I think Eze's fit. Calafiori is available. Saka's available. Timber's out. Merino's out. And Zubimendi FIT. That's interesting. So the expected Arsenal X-side for the first leg looks like this. Apparently, so the lineup for the game is going to be Raya, or could be Raya, Mosquera, Saliba, Gabriel, Hincapié, Zubi, Rice, Ode, Saka, Gyökeres, and Martinelli. What do I think of that? It tells me that Arteta is not coming to Madrid to sit back. He's actually going to try and take control of the first leg in that game. But I don't know. I really, really don't know. I just hope whatever he said, or whatever he's trying to do, or whatever the belief that we're going to do, it comes real, because I don't have a reason for that. But yeah, another Arteta message is that Arteta shut down when they talk about the lack of fluidity, I think it was, and he said the team is exceptional just for being in the top 4 in Europe, and that's fair. He also praised that Atletico's experience and togetherness. It's just, I don't know. I think he was just waffling at this point. But he also said something important. He said Arsenal wants to dominate. Arsenal wants to control the game. And we're not here to survive the first leg. We're here to set the tone for the second tie, or the second leg. Sorry, same thing. But like it. Yeah. Atletico aren't the Simeone team that sat back in a low block for 90 minutes. Yeah, they press, they counter, they suffocate you in midfield. Their fans will turn up and make this a war in the first leg. They will turn this into a war. Okay, on Arsenal side, we need to stay calm, stay composed, stay brave, because Atletico will just drag this first leg into chaos. And we don't want chaos. We want a nice, easy game, composed. It's going to be a bit of working around and how to get around that team of Atletico's, but yeah, as long as we control the midfield, we don't make some cheesy or some stupid mistakes. We need to go there, silence the crowd early. We need to use the wings. We need to use Gyökeres. We need to make space for each other in the lanes so we can look. Rice can run through easily and does what he does best: run, shoot, and it's a goal. Set him up for a goal. He calls it in. Cool, sick, nice. We like that. And there's another layer to this first leg as well, because there's some transfer stuff and some fixture change. Yeah, Alvarez. Apparently Arteta is desperate to sign him. Alvarez has denied it, and Alvarez has refused to say or guarantee he'll stay at Madrid this season. Next season. So Osimhen. Berta was scouting him in Istanbul for the derby or whatever it was, very closely. So that could be an idea. That could be something. A placement for Gyökeres, maybe. Who knows? Burnley fixture. That's been moved to Monday, so we get extra recovery time after the second leg if we get in, or but this semi-final, the two legs overall, it could generally shape both club summers. I'm not even joking. It's nearly summer, yeah? We want to have a good time. We want to win the league. Yeah, but before I wrap it up, let's talk about score predictions, okay? Let's talk about the first leg, okay? Let's talk about the first leg, because I don't really know what to say, if you know what I mean. I don't know what to predict. But, obviously, Atletico at home are a nightmare. Also, winning Europe so far this season has been fearless. It's been madness. Okay, I was Saka fit now, Zubi fit, officially fit, and Arteta going full strength. I think we can actually get something from tonight. I think we can. But my prediction for the first leg is I'm going to go 1-1. I think Arsenal will score early. Atletico will respond late, or maybe before half time. I don't know. It just sets up an absolute insane second leg at the Emirates. But I want to hear from you, because I want to hear from you. Drop your score predictions in the comments. I shall read them and maybe reply. Who knows? Yeah, but if you're still watching, you're clearly an Arsenal fan who lives for night like this. So hit subscribe, like that button, and we're building a proper community here, and I don't want you missing the second leg preview or the reaction tonight. So yeah. Thank you for watching, and I shall see you for the match reaction tonight. Come on, you guys.